Hi guys, it's Mark from Burton Bibles again, just continuing our little look at some of the new things we've got in the Cambridge outlet here. So I thought I would deal with KJV. I've dealt with that in the last video. I've also looked at ESV, NKJV and New American Standard Bibles in my last video, which I'm looking to publish on Saturday. Today, on Sunday, I'm going to be releasing this video. Now, this is the NRSV and NIV video and any other bits and bobs that I could gather up. Sorry, that's just my chair creaking there. So, yeah, got some really interesting things in these translations. So, some Bibles that I'm not very familiar with and haven't seen that much of before. So this is the New Revised Standard Version Text Bible. It's bound in black French Morocco leather, and it's really quite a nice thing. It does have some imperfections on it, hence it is in the outlet, but this is really quite nice, ostensibly a new Bible, and look at the text block here, really quite nice. There we go. It's really quite nice. Let's see if it's a red letter. It's a black letter text by the looks of things. And it's got not very much in the back, but it's a really nice, clear text layout. So if you're into the NRSV and you're not really bothered about references, you would just like to see the text, then this would be one for you. Really nice little Bible. In the same vein, we've got this popular text edition. And this is with the Apocrypha, so we'll get a little look at this. This is bound in, again, French Morocco leather, although I will say this one feels a little bit more supple and forgiving than the last one we looked at. Really quite nice. And let's have a look. This is the anglicised version as well, which just simply means that it's English as opposed to American spellings in the Bible. Look at that. That's really, really nice, I think. Obviously, it has got the Apocrypha as well in it, so you've got all the apocryphal books. If we go into the New Testament, it's a black letter text again, but that is really nice and really clear. So it's got nice dimensions, nice little Bible, not much in the back of these, but yeah, really nice leather-bound NRSV. It would be a great Bible to have. So, moving on, I've got only a couple of these. These were brand new sealed, but they are old stock, so, you know, it's the Revised Standard Version. So, not the New Revised Standard Version, the old RSV. But I wanted to show you these because these are absolutely lovely. It's brown French Morocco leather, and look at that beautiful little slipcase that you get with it. And look at that. That's really, really nice. Beautiful grain to the French Morocco leather. It's a really nice brown colour. I really like that. Look at the dimensions of it. It's slim. That would just go in your sort of suit pocket or something like that, wouldn't it? Really nice layout to that New Testament. Look at that. Really clear, really readable. It's a black letter text. And the paper feels really good paper in here, and the binding feels great as well. And look at that, it's got the Psalms in. I always like it when you get the Psalms in the New Testament as well, because it just means you can use this volume for a few more additional meetings and things like that. You're not going to get caught out. You have got the Psalms to refer to, and of course they are often quoted in the New Testament as well, so you know you've got a good correlation there between those two parts of your Bible. So really nice. Got a couple of those in the Revised Standard Version. There's the other one. So we've got a couple of those. They're cool. We also have one of these. It's the NRSV Reference Edition with Apocrypha in burgundy goatskin. I had a couple of these in the last one as well. Now it is sealed, although it is older stock or return stock, something like that. So I won't open it, but needless to say, it is absolutely beautiful in burgundy goatskin. And if you want to have a sneak look inside that, I think I did a video a couple of weeks ago where we were looking at the outlet stock, and I think I opened one on that video. So check that out. I might leave a link to that in the description as well. And I have got only a couple more of these, which is the NRSV wide margin. It's the Minster text in bonded leather with the beautiful Cambridge two-part slipcase. Look at that. So nice these are. so nice. And you know what? The last two that I had went double quick. I think they were the first items that I sold. So look at the slimness of that. It's barely an inch thick. And even this bonded leather is, well, it's the Cabra bonded leather, which is a very high grade bonded leather that Cambridge did for a while. And we'll just have a quick look at the text. Look at that. So it's got some really nice margins, look like an inch and a half all around, probably, apart from the top. Really nice text. It's a text edition. Look at the poetic layout. It's just absolutely stunning, isn't it? And if we go to the New Testament, it is, I think it's a black letter. Yes, it's a black letter text. And in the back, we've not got much going on in the back, just the Cambridge Bible maps, I think. I don't think there's a concordance. No concordance in the back. But nevertheless, it is a stunning, very flexible and very slim, wide margin NRSV. Absolutely beautiful. We'll get them on the eBay page soon as well. Staying on the vein of the New Revised Standard Version, I have these, and these are quite nice. These are hardbacks. The way it was described to me is that this was kind of a bit of an experiment that Cambridge did with producing a really sort of high quality hardback. You know, sometimes you get classic novels in these really sort of high finish hardbacks, a nice marbled cover. We've got gold gilt page edges. We've got some really nice lining paper in there as well, and we've got a presentation page there. And look at that, that's really attractive. It's a beautiful binding. It's a sewn binding, so you know it's going to lie flat. It's going to be nice and flexible. Now this is the edition with the Apocrypha, so it's the NRSV with Apocrypha. Look at that. That's a beautiful hardback. We've got some really nice decorative sort of head and tail bands as well. And the paper in this, again, feels fantastic because it's a Cambridge production. It's really nice. Black letter text. I've got a feeling all of these NRSVs are black letter text. But you know, if you like hardbacks, and I do know a number of people who do like hardbacks, and even me myself, I really like a nice hardback, then this would be wonderful to add to your bookshelf, your collection. I have one without the Apocrypha as well, so yes, it's exactly the same. Really nice clear print in both of these. You'd have no struggle reading it at all. Here we are in the poetic section. Really nice font. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these. So yeah, if you fancy something a little bit nice, there we go. We've got some really nice hardback volumes there for you. Now, moving on to the NIV, I thought I'd show you this. Check it out. Here we go. So this is the NIV Wide Margin Reference Edition Premier. I've never seen anything like this before. But it's rather special. So we open it up and we're met with a box, a wooden box. It comes with this, which shows you how to use the box. Turns out it's got a sliding lid, which you can slide off, turn around, slide back on, and it becomes a Bible stand, which is really quite cool, nay, very cool. So I will try my best to take this out. It does have some damage on it, so hence the reason it's in the outlet, but I'm imagining it would still be very good for somebody. So it does have some cracks to the wood, etc., but it does still work. It's still secure, this box, and it still slides off fine, just like that. And you would reverse it like that, and it would go back on, and it would become a stand for your Bible. And speaking of the Bible, let's have a look at it. You have this very attractive sort of velvet cover to it, which again is rather OTT, but beautiful nonetheless. I ain't complaining. And you're met with this lovely goatskin leather-bound wide margin NIV. I mean, the NIV, you can get some really nice editions, but this really is one of the best I've ever seen, certainly. It's nice and slim. It's just over an inch, perhaps thick. And it's got a beautiful text to it. Center column references, 2-column layout. Looks like this one is a paragraph format, but really attractive. Look at that, art gilt page edges, some really nice headbands on it, a nice wide margin for your notes. The paper feels really good, probably, you know, something like a 30 something GSM paper. And as we flick through it, I'm sure you'll agree that it's really rather nice. Yes, it comes in the box and it comes in another box, and you know, there's all the paraphernalia that comes with it. Black letter text, but even if we just isolate it to the Bible, it is absolutely stunning. We've got some Cambridge maps in the back. Now these look like, are these the Moody maps? Hodder and Staunton maps. Oh yes, because it's NIV. So the Hodder and Staunton maps in the back, which are really quite cool. Not seen them too many times before. And we have the concordance as well, which seems very thick and very detailed. Yeah, we've got a decent size concordance there, table of weights and measures. So quite a bit going on in this Bible, I'm sure you'll agree. And it is top quality, of course. So if you're looking for a nice NIV study Bible, certainly worth a look. So we'll put that back in its box. I won't spend too much time on that. I'll sort that out later. Right, let's have a look at some last bits and bobs. On the subject of NIV, you've got this, which looked quite cool. So this is an NIV, what is it, pocket reference edition, I think it's called, which Cambridge did for a while. I don't think it's current. It must be out of print now, I think. But it's a really nice French Morocco little mini Bible. It's, you know, it's less than hand-sized, really. But look at this. That is stunning. That is really nice. The paper in it is sort of a creamy colour. Where is this printed and bound, I wonder? Let's have a little look, shall we? Printed in Belgium and bound in the United Kingdom at the University Press. So this was actually bound in the UK and printed in Belgium. So we've got some really nice quality here. It's a black letter text. And that is really quite readable. I wouldn't need my readers with that. That's probably more readable than a Pitt Minion. So I really like it when surprising stuff like this happens. It's got a bit of fold into the paper there. Again, probably why it's in the outlet stock. But check that out. It is, well, actually, I've got Pitt Minion here. Let's have a look at it. So you'll appreciate that segue onto the Pitt Minion now. So yeah, just to compare the two sizes here, that's the footprint sort of difference. And that's the thickness difference. So it's a little bit thicker, but has got a smaller footprint than the Pitt Minion. So the Pitt Minion, I've got a couple of these. One's in goat skin, one's in calf split leather. Let's do a quick comparison, shall we? So goat skin on the left, calf split on the right. Let's just move these around a bit so they catch a bit of the light. Look at them little Bibles. They are stunning, aren't they? You get more of a grain effect with the calf split. It's still very flexible, still lie flat. The goat skin is marginally more flexible. Yes, it has the art gilt page edges, so you know it's ostensibly a nicer production. But these are both really nice. Neither of them are edge lined. You don't get edge lining on these smaller Bible editions. It just wouldn't really work, and it would drive the cost of a smaller Bible up quite considerably. So really, really nice. 2 ribbons in the goat skin, just one in the calf split. They're red letter. Let's just check this one. Yep, they're both red letter, but I think you'll agree they're very, very nice indeed. So I've got a couple of those, calf split and goat skin. So I think that draws it to a close. I don't think I've got any other sort of oddities, if you like, to throw into the mix here. So yeah, we've done a video on the KJV, we've done a video on the NKJV, ESV and NASB Bibles that we've got, and this third and final video we've looked at the Revised Standard Version, the NRSV and the NIV. I think you'll agree we've got something for everybody. We've got large print, we've got small print, we've got big Bibles, small Bibles, expensive Bibles perhaps, cheaper Bibles as well, all in stock at the moment. And again, they'll all be going up on the eBay page over the weekend, perhaps going into Monday. I won't it's very difficult to list everything all at once, to be honest. So it may well be that stuff gets drip fed, if you like, to the eBay page, but keep an eye on it. I have sent out a stock list a couple of days ago. I'm not intending to send that out too regularly, perhaps just once every 2 or 3 weeks, maybe monthly, I don't know. The best thing you can do really is to keep an eye on the eBay page. But as I've said before, the link to that is in the description of this video. Email me, mark@burtonbibles.com. Check out the website, burtonbibles.com. Still sell new Bibles on there from TSB, Cambridge, new releases, etc. In fact, the NASB Clarion, not the NASB Clarion, the NASB Diadem will be going up there very soon, as will any other new releases. In fact, we'll have a NASB review coming up for the Diadem. We'll take a good look at that. And we're on Facebook and Instagram as well, so check us out on those channels. Do subscribe to the channel for further releases, and that would be a very good idea to keep in touch with us and to keep up to date with all of the stock and the things that we are getting in at the outlet, because the stock is moving quite quick. So take care, God bless, and we'll catch up on another video soon. Bye!